Let's see.
And lastly, we are going to get into Kenny Smith, who had to clarify uh, comments that he made. He had to clarify comments that were made during the All-Star Weekend three-point shootout special contest between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. So during this little thing, Reggie Miller and Kenny Smith,
Oh,
they were the commentators, which
unbearable too.
yeah, it was rough.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
rough. Kenny's okay, but Reggie is rough.
Reggie,
Reggie's a rough listen. He
he's
is.
become more obnoxious lately. And his excuse my French, bro, but his dick riding, um, it's become unbearable. I can't listen to it. Go on, man. I just had to say that real
Yeah.
quick.
No, Reggie is a tough listen. He is. He's a tough listen.
He's like Collinsworth, bro. He's on that level of DR, bro. When it comes
Yeah.
to like somebody does something, it's
Yeah.
oh my, stop it,
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. It's rough. It is. And he's one of these apologists who will just defend everything that the players do.
Oh,
Yeah, he's definitely no accountability, praise the players even when they're doing dumb shit, guy. On top of all of that, yeah, he's just a rough guy to listen to. He is.
tighten up, Reggie.
Yeah, he does. But so it was Kenny Smith and Reggie Miller. They were commentating during the All-Star Saturday night stuff. And Kenny Smith had to clarify comments made during that competition when they brought up Sabrina Ionescu playing with dolls or whatever happened. So here's this recap of what happened. This says Kenny Smith clarifies his Sabrina Ionescu dolls comments after backlash. NBA analyst Kenny Smith is trying to explain away his comments about New York Liberty star Sabrina Ionescu that were met with backlash. The NBA on TNT panelist found himself in some hot water after making a remark during the Steph Curry versus Ionescu three-point competition that some fans had deemed condescending toward the WNBA player. Smith had been making a convoluted point about the distance in which the two pro basketball players were shooting from, as broadcast partner and former NBA Reggie Miller said, according to you, you want her to be playing with dolls. And there's nothing wrong with playing with dolls, Smith retorted a few minutes later. The awkward exchange drew a negative reaction on social media, but Smith claimed during an appearance on the Stephen A. Smith Show that the controversy was much ado about nothing. Most people who know basketball understood what I was talking about, Smith said. Actually, I was advocating for her more than anything else because basketball is muscle memory. So he practices from one range and she practices from another. There's even a study, the guy who throws darts, if you move him out even one step, his accuracy changes dramatically. So I'm like, why is Curry getting the advantage to shoot at his line? That's an advantage. It's not gender, it's not genetics. Curry and Ionescu had been facing one another for the first time in an NBA versus WNBA three-point challenge during the weekend's WNBA All-Star festivities in Indianapolis. Curry just edged out Ionescu 29-26 to win the inaugural event. While addressing the comments about dolls, Smith said that his first thought had been about what issue was there about playing dolls when Miller made the joke. You should play with dolls and you can do sports, Smith said. So that's this whole controversy. Uh, this is actually Reggie Miller's fault.
Yeah.
Uh, Kenny Kenny Smith is having to explain himself when really this is Reggie Miller's fault. So, and this is why I am even more annoyed by Reggie Miller even just doing this topic. Like, we don't need that anymore. This is, Reggie Miller is even more annoying to me because of this, because now Kenny Smith rather is having to clean up Reggie Miller's mess. So if you were not watching this,
Right.
what they were saying, what Kenny Smith was saying was they're both shooting from NBA distance. That's an advantage to Steph because Steph always shoots from that distance. Sabrina shoots a little closer to the basket because WNBA 3-point range is like a foot in or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the distance is.
Mm-hmm.
So Kenny Smith was like, you know, let it be fair. Sabrina should get to shoot from WNBA range, and Curry should shoot from WNBA range because then it would be a level playing field because Sabrina doesn't shoot from that far away, but they're both shooting from NBA range, and so Curry has an advantage. And here comes troll Reggie Miller saying, "Oh well, you think she need to be playing with dolls." And then what Kenny Smith was doing at that point was being
And that's right.
PC liberal guy saying, "Hey, there's nothing wrong with dolls. I don't have a problem with dolls." But him attempting to be PC left wing liberal guy bit him in the ass because what the people on the internet did was associate his dolls comment with Sabrina directly,
Exactly.
which is what the troll world in the internet does. They indirectly make these correlations that otherwise don't make sense for the purposes of calling people out because people can't help themselves. People who spend too much time on the internet need to be able to call somebody out. And so this was instantly, where's the beef? Oh, Kenny Smith said dolls and he's talking about a girl playing basketball. Let's call him out. Even though what he was doing, as he said, was advocating on behalf of Sabrina, really, Reggie Miller created this
No,
mess.
because Reggie Miller was wrong for making that insinuation in the first
Yeah.
place.
Like, what are you doing bringing up dolls in the first place? What are you doing? Like Kenny Smith said, she's a trooper because she can shoot from that distance, but she might. What Kenny was saying was, if she
Right.
was shooting from her range, she might actually be able to beat Steph.
Right.
But it's an unlevel playing field because they're both shooting from NBA range. And then here comes Reggie Miller with his trolling. So, with Reggie, get out of here. Like Reggie Miller is so annoying. He created this mess that Kenny Smith had to clean up then. But moreover, with these trolls on the internet, y'all know damn well what this man was trying to say. But these trolls can't help themselves. We need to call people out on the internet. It's this insatiable desire that we have as a culture to instantly look for the things that need to be reprimanded, so much so that we're looking for it in places where it doesn't exist. There was no reprimand that needed to take place here. There wasn't.
I can't
But
believe he apologized for that.
I know, but he had to. He
I
had to
know.
because he would have. That's the thing, and that's what makes it so sad. He had to apologize because
Yeah.
even though he would have been right in defending himself, it's just a pain in the ass
Yeah.
to have to deal with the fallout and the collateral damage by digging yourself in the sand. So just apologize so that it can be over with and the trolls can find their next target. And because what you don't want is to be a prolonged target by these people. So he did the right thing, similar to the way Swiss Beats did the right thing by
Mm-hmm.
just saying, "Hey, I love
Mm-hmm.
that performance.
Mm-hmm.
Usher, go ahead and hug my wife some more, man. I love it."
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to continue to be a target to these trolls.
Mm-hmm.
So, he did the diplomatic thing. It sucks that that's where we are, where you have to
Yeah.
be diplomatic even when you're not wrong. But
Mm-hmm.
the internet always is going to win at the end of the day. Nas said that on the Magic 3 album. I think he said two things is undefeated in this world: Father Time and the internet. And he's right.
Yeah, man. I agree. I can't believe Reggie's not catching heat for this. I can't believe he's doing that. But yeah, man. I think it's one of those things. I mean, Kenny's an old man, so there. I know he know PC. I know he know what's up. I just don't think he knows how sensitive it can get now. And even that was a no bueno. Him cleaning up somebody else's fumble. Um, those are now self censorship is crazy, bro. But you just gotta
Yeah.
watch what you're saying, dog. And this ties into that point I was making earlier, bro. Especially with these corporate entities, man. Like, there's nothing that can really be said. It has to be the most generically delivered package, just so you don't offend nobody. It might be a food allergy on that, so you can't provide it. So so even if they were making some poorly, it was a bad joke from
It
Reg.
was. Yes. Yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
poorly timed joke or something like that. But the best way I can put it is when I was hearing it, it was like if it was a black joke, and if it was white commentators, And so if there was a guy out there and he dunked the ball, he's like, "Whoa, you would have thought it was a bucket of chicken up there." then the other guy said, "Hey, what? No, no, that's like the guy that's playing Reggie Miller's name says, "Hey, you're acting like he's jumping for a bucket of chicken up there." And then, so here's Kenny Smith. Instead of him going, "Hey, bro, I ain't touching that," Kenny Smith doubles down and goes, "Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a bucket of chicken every once in a while." So it's like, nah, Kenny, you got to clean that up, big dog. You can't let that fly. His job on that one was to let Reggie die on that hill. You can't join him on that. So the lesson learned,
Oh,
man. I think the only person that can get away with that is probably Charles Barkley,
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's a built-in shtick. And people are gonna say, "Oh, he's just trolling, man." But I don't even think Shaq can really get away with it like that. But Charles is the only person on that set that I felt like that could have pulled that. But yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. He should have took that L, man. Just swallowed that, just like any other type of awkward corporate moment, and just say, "I think I'm best muted," instead of saying something. So, Kenny learned, but no chicken Dunkin' references, bro. No, none of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. The internet always wins, man. So you just can't give them the conditions under which it allows it to win. Move out the way, man. Stay out the way. Stay out the way, bro. So,
Stay safe, y'all.
um, yeah, yeah. This stuff is something else, man. This trolling and this calling out and this, bringing people to justice. This social justice stuff is just it has jumped the shark at this point.
Yeah.
It has officially jumped the shark. Everything now is offensive. It's wild. So yeah, um, and that was such an innocuous comment, but it is what it is. Hopefully, lesson learned. Hopefully, lesson learned. But I'm really looking at Reggie because Reggie's the one who spilt that tea.
Yeah, that was
You
your
know,
fault, Reg. We're
yeah,
looking at
Reggie
you,
spilt
bro.
that tea. Yeah, he spilt that tea big time, man. Oh, shouts out to Reggie Miller, I guess. Shouts out to Kenny Smith.
Yeah, man, get it together,
Good luck,
tighten up.
Kenny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With on that note, we're gonna go ahead and conclude tonight's stream, man. Good stuff, good topics, good broadcasts, good videos. Um, as we continue to rock and roll, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think about the commentary in this or any other video. We certainly appreciate it. We certainly appreciate you. Big things coming down the pipe for Conscious Approach. It's all about building community. We love talking about these topics, making these videos. So we're gonna keep cranking it out. My name is JV Wins. That is Dogon SS. If you're watching this video on the Facebook page, go ahead and follow and like the page as well. Share this video as well. You can follow Conscious Approach on Instagram at Con Approach, CONAPPROACH. And you can find me on Instagram at JVWins, JVWINS. Continue to support logical content, and we will continue to support you. Stay safe out there and leave the Insta thoughts alone.
Yeah, yeah. And the name is Dogon SS, not doggone, doggone it. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon underscore SS and on YouTube at Dogon SS. Also on TikTok. I don't post videos yet, but my comments be going hammer. Follow me, man. You can see all them wild comments. All right. Dogon underscore SS2. And as I say on every pod, guys, don't be too high. Don't be too low. Keep it calm. Keep it chill. Keep it player. And don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next time, everyone, we'll catch you guys on our next episode. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good stuff, man. We'll see y'all later. On that note, we are out. Peace.
Peace. Go Canes. Go Rattlers.